Alright, I stumbled across some more websites that I feel that the world has to know about. Now, these websites were originally reported in Ukrainian language, but I had them translated here, so you're going to have a hard time finding them on the internet. But luckily, I read some message boards where I got some good links here. So this one says, pneumonic plague or mutated swine influenza, people continue to die. So it's either a pneumonic plague, which is a bacterial infection, or it could be caused by viral, I think, and then, or it's a mutated form of the H1N1. So it's not the form that they've been vaccinating against in our country. So it says about 3,000 citizens now of Ukraine, more than 1,000 residents of Belarus. It is not known how many Russian citizens, all of them were victims of an unknown virus. As noted by some doctors, a virus mutant cannot be cured by any known drugs for influenza or the plague. So they don't even have drugs to treat this. Another interesting fact is the majority of the deaths during the life of almost burned lungs. You know, this is a little screwy in the translation, but it says that the temperature inside the lungs reached 55 degrees. Now I put that into Google, that's 130 something degrees Fahrenheit, okay? Their lungs basically melted and filled with blood. Symptoms of pneumonic plague virtually no different from the symptoms of swine flu. Identify it only bacteriologically examination. So you can't tell by the symptoms here. You can only tell after an autopsy or a culture test of some sort. Now here's some other websites that I came across that are interesting. They also have been testing for anthrax, so they know it wasn't anthrax. The results came back negative. This one says acute respiratory disease of unknown etiology, 22 deaths. Now it's obviously a big, but that was reported on the 29th, so that was a couple of days ago. It was the 22 deaths, and they didn't know what it was then either. In western Ukraine, a mysterious epidemic is raging, from which 20 people have died. This article right here swine flu confirmed in 11 cases in Ukraine, 4 of them in Lviv. So they only have 11 confirmed cases of swine flu in Ukraine. Obviously, this wasn't the swine flu that's killing people. It's something else. It's a form of pneumonic plague, and I pray for everybody's safety at this point. This is a website where I came across a bunch of the links. It's the International Society for Infectious Diseases. So if you guys go here, you might be able to get some updates that are translated from Ukrainian language, because obviously we can't get any good news from the mainstream media here. They're just lying to us, saying it was H1N1. It's not, folks. This is not the novel form of H1N1. Vaccines against it will not work. They say there's no medicine for it, okay? Just try and take your vitamins, maybe get some colloidal silver or something. That's about the best you could do.